All right. It's 12:40, February the 10th, 2021. Driving down the street and we've seen 5 guys just kind of standing around, hanging out. And the Morristown Public Works Department truck's sitting over there. So we figured we'd see what's going on. They started finally pumping some concrete. After a while, look, there's 5 of them out here for a little 3x10 area. Funny, they noticed the cameras and they all start working. That's what it takes to get them to work. Not that they don't work, I'm not saying they don't work, but there's an awfully lot of guys in such a small area. You would never see a private contractor with that many guys on a job site for an area that small. Wouldn't be efficient. So when I started this video, they just started to pour the first little bit of concrete as we were walking around the corner. So we're already almost 2.5 minutes in. I don't even know how long they were standing here beforehand. I mean, I had to go down the street, make a U-turn, and this truck was already sitting here with all the cones out. At least it's a nice day out. It's about 55 degrees. Nice little breeze. This is right in front of the pool place where they sell swimming pools. Off of AJ and Liberty Hill. down, otherwise you come around. Yeah. We'll walk around to the front of this truck here so y'all can see the front of this truck. I tell you, the guys from Summers Tyler, that drive these trucks, man, they've got some good drivers. Real good drivers. I was at a job site last year, and people had just bought a brand new house, or bought a house, and the driveway going down to the lake was ridiculous. And man, this guy came on out, drove that truck like a champ, barely teeter-tottering on the edge. I wouldn't do it, not with all that weight on there, but he says these trucks are really stable. You can see the designs of them. They are different than the typical trucks that you see where the tumbler is in the back of the truck. This all comes out the front. That way they can see it a little bit easier. They sit right in the cab, have all the control. They carry water to clean out right there. Go ahead and spray out, clean up all their tools right there on the site. It's really an efficient truck. So I was actually on my way. I had to pick up my son early from school because of a power outage. The school had called and said due to power outages in multiple schools and throughout Hamlin County that they were going to let school out early. So I was like, wow, like a big outage like that. I was like, you know, something's going on, something's up. So I called Morristown Utility Systems to see if I could find an address so that I can go and, see what was going on with that and get you guys a little bit of information so you know why the outage happened of a magnitude like this. So called Morristown Utility System. They said, oh, no, our guys are on it, but it's not us. It's through TVA. So I call TVA, and the lady answers, and she's like, no, she's like, it's a transformer that blew, and it blew in Hamilton County, and Morristown Utility System is on the job. They're at the location. So she said they had no other information on there at all, none whatsoever. So I got back off the phone and called Morristown Utility Systems again. I said, I just got off the phone with TVA, and they said that it was a transformer that blew, and that it's here in Hamilton County, that their service personnel are not on the scene, that it's Morristown Utility System. So she says, oh, well, let me put you on hold. And about a minute or so later, she comes back on the phone and she says, there's nobody in the office right now that has that information. So I gave her she asked for my name and phone number, so I gave her my information to call me. And hopefully, so I called back Morristown Utility System, TVA. And TVA says that's not good, right over their heads. But TVA says that no, it's definitely Morristown Utility System, and of course I've been waiting for a phone call back, and it's going to be too late by the time we get that call to be able to go out there and report on that. But hopefully I can find out really what happened to it, how that transformer blew, and let you guys all know. So you see this guy's got all this operation right here. Looks like he's going to be pulling forward. There's backwards. Hopefully he doesn't run over his hose. Let me tell them, hang on a second. Are you dragging your hose? See, guys, a lot of people. Oh, no, not a problem, man. Didn't want you to bust that. See, some people appreciate me being on out here, even if they don't like the camera. Look, I could have just saved this guy an aggravation right there, right? Maybe even his boss jumping down his back. Oh, you're supposed to know about those things. Watch that stuff. But see, because I was here, we went ahead and that's squared away, and there ain't no issue on that. So I've got a couple of other stops planned for today. I plan on going to the Hamlin County Justice Center. When I was released for the warrant that I was picked up a couple weeks ago for not having a proper gauge on a fire extinguisher and not enough life jackets on a boat that I had just purchased. And the fish warden, game and fish warden, pulled up on me while I was there, and did an inspection and gave me citations. And the citation on the way home that was left in the boat with my driver's license, the citation blew away somewhere, and my license was on the floor of the boat. And 1 day turned into 2 days turned into 10 years, and they, that was my first interaction with the police that I guess, that it came up or anything. So I never was given release papers when I left the jail and bonded out. They're supposed to give you paperwork that says that, your next court appearance, a receipt that you paid, something. I know that we paid because obviously I got out. We know who we bonded it to because my wife video recorded all of that while she was bonding me out and got that information. And the guy's like, no, this is a bond, but you won't get none of it back. It's going to go to fines and fees. So I was like, all right, well, find out on that. Because, I was just arrested on it for a warrant. So I still haven't gone to court to plead out on those at all. So I don't know if that's even an option, if that's something we can do or what. But, we're going to go find out. Get that paperwork. I'm not sure if I'll actually have to go into the Justice Center portion of it to get any of the records that I need, or just go into the little bonding jail area, or what. We'll have to see. I know there's a sign that says no recording on the property or inside the building for the Justice Center, but I did a records request for that order by the judge or by anybody, and no order exists. So cell phones and video recorders are allowed inside. Obviously they're not going to be allowed inside the courtrooms, not unless you get permission by the judge prior to. That is off limits. But anywhere that the public is allowed to go in general is open to video recording. And if the public can walk in there and make records requests or get information or pay bills, the camera's allowed in there too. So we are going to go ahead and record while we go in there and see what they say. If we do have to go in there, I'm not going to go in there just to go in there. So it took them 20 minutes to spread about a yard of cement and get it to that little beveled contour. And now they're going to go ahead and bevel the edges. And I'm not just hanging out here just to see now how long it takes them. I mean, even though there's 5 of them and we're at 20 minutes now. I want to see the quality of this because they came and paved some of the sidewalk in my neighborhood last year. And let's just say that if that was on private property, that person would probably be complaining about how their concrete turned out. The guys that were doing it, they were real nice. They talked to me, and I mean, I didn't record them or nothing, but you know, they were in my front yard for some of it, and obviously with Great Danes, caught their attention, so they wanted to pet them, so walked out there, let them pet the dogs, and talked to them a little bit. I'm actually really impressed that they're paying attention to this much detail on the edges and stuff for something like this. All right, nobody's ever going to really see it. It's down in the ditch. The grass is going to eventually cover it up anyways. But when it comes to actual walkways and sidewalks, the quality's not 100% there. And if you have a sidewalk in front of your house and you live in the city of Morristown and it's raised up, it has a lip, or it's cracked to all hell, and is a safety issue, call them up. Call up the Public Works Department in the city of Morristown. Tell them I saw a video of crews out spreading concrete in a drainage system right of way, and you would like to know if somebody can come out and assess the concrete in front of your house. Let me get you that phone number real quick for you. That way you don't even have to look it up. Morristown Utility Systems. Oh. Sorry, it's not Morristown Utility Systems. I still got that on my mind. Morristown Public Works Department. Alright, so the number to the Public Works Department is 423-585-4658. Once again, 423-585-4658. If you have cracked concrete sidewalks in the front of your house, or lips in the sidewalk from roots that have raised it up, and it's unsafe, or you feel it's unsafe, that it could cause an issue, or at least attention be drawn to it, contact them and see what they have to say. They're doing an excellent job. Well, they're about done. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here. And it's 25 minutes since I pulled up. Like I said, they were already set up here. So, I mean, they at least 30 minutes to half an hour of us being here. Hey, guys, y'all have a great day. Appreciate the effort on making that right, man. The attention to detail is great. I got a sidewalk that was put in my front yard last year, and I wish they paid that much attention to the detail.
Try our best, buddy.
I know. Y'all have a good one. Well, from AJ Highway, Liberty Hill. Morristown Public Works Department. We're out. Oh, before we're out, please subscribe to my channel. I no longer have a Facebook channel or page. Since I opened it up, we're gonna go ahead and walk and talk. Since I went ahead and I opened it up, didn't expect for as many people to be joining in as quickly. I just signed it up as Lakeway Audits. I never added a personal name to it. I don't have a Facebook page, so I don't have I don't really like getting online and stuff like that and doing that. I don't have that type of time. But they restricted it because when you reach a large volume of viewers, and they want you to be able to provide your ID so that they can verify the account and know that it's legit, that it's not a fraudulent account, and that's to protect the people that are on Facebook. And I understand, and you know what? I'm actually kind of glad that they do that. Unfortunately, what I found is that they do that, and a lot of people are probably pretty legit, right? I sent in my identification and they check your pictures that are on there. They check your address, location, your birth date. None of that stuff existed on my account, so they canned it. But in the 3 weeks that I had my Facebook page, I probably had 30 to 40 scammers. Okay, and on top of the 30 or 40 scammers, and most of them were all, oh, have you received your government money yet, and this and that. And I even had somebody said Facebook sent them $12,000 tax relief. Like, really, like, people fall for this stuff. I mean, as soon as they ask me that, I just instantly block them. But then, man, like, pictures of, non-discreet pictures, and going and asking to see who is to friend request and not, and you click on their profile, and there's only like 3 pictures from like that week, and they've got a friend list already. So it's like, okay, so you're some of them you're going ahead and deleting or restricting their account, but all they're doing is turning right around, opening up another account, and going ahead and using it until it gets restricted, and then they open up another account. So you have all these people that are just committing fraud, and every time their account gets restricted, they open up a new account. I really personally think that if Facebook wants to be legit and for their integrity of the people, I think if you're going to have a Facebook page, you should have to submit ID. It should be verified, and that information should be on there. That way there's no aliases, there's no fake pages, there'd be a heck of a lot less scams. Facebook, if you're listening, let's make that happen. You want to be safe for the people. There's scammers out there. Make everybody provide an ID if they want an account. If they don't provide an ID, restrict that account. And that's it. And that's the way it should be. So, subscribe to my channel. Like this. Ring the bell. Get the word out. Tell your friends, hey, you have to go onto YouTube, Lakeway Audits, to check out these videos, because that's the only way of getting it out. I will not be opening up starting up another Facebook page, even though I can. Under Lakeway Audits, I would just have to put my information in there. Like I said, the past 3 weeks, it's not for me. I'd rather just give you all the footage on YouTube. There's a comment section. You can leave your comments. I'll respond back on that. And if you want to contact me privately to give me any kind of information or a place to audit or anything like that, My email address that I could be reached is lakewayaudits@gmail.com. That's lakewayaudits with an S at gmail.com. Tell me what your thoughts are, if there's some information that you have that you think I need or anything like that. I've already had a couple people reach on out to me, and we're going to be doing things for them and finding out information. If you send me a video or a link or anything like that, I will not open that. I don't know about the viruses and software stuff and all that. I mean, that's another reason why I really don't get on. But I will not open up any links or any pictures or anything like that. If you have something like that, we'll discuss it after we've conversated via email. I also had a gentleman, we met up the other day. He bought me dinner. We spoke. He asked me questions. He gave me information. And I think big things are going to come of that. I don't want to say any more than that. You all will meet him. You all will meet him in a video shortly. Well, please, once again, subscribe to my channel. Share all my videos. Get them out to your friends. Tell your friends about the videos, where to find them. And be sure that you all show up to any commissioner meetings. Friends, bring your friends with you. That way you have somebody, call them right now. Say, hey, let's go to the next commissioner meeting, whether or not it's the county or the city. Just show your face. Let them know that the people care about what they're doing and that they can't just get away with whatever they want. Thanks for watching.